Well, boy, howdy, chat. Good morning. Welcome back to the AC live stream here on YouTube for the first time, I guess at like ever at 6 a.m. But here we are. We were just live last night doing some DAs. Today, we're back here for this Nintendo Direct Live, and I figured why not go ahead and get some checks in. So let me go ahead and switch on over. What's up, everybody? Welcome on in, guys. Say what's up in chat if you want to say. Bless you, AC. Yeah, I know. Hey, we're alive. We're doing the things. We're chilling. Just out of bed. Got the coffee like Rocky was talking about. We need it to survive this morning, like usual. Let me refresh the overlays since my little widgets are going crazy down there. How is everyone? Hopefully a little bit more awake than I am. Yo, Blue, what up, dude? It has been a minute. Hope you're well, dude. What's up, Amy? Blue, my boy. Of course, you came in when I'm like half asleep still. How you doing, homie? It has been a minute. We're chilling. Okay, so the plan for today is we're gonna do first hour. I just want to knock out some Reggie checks, really today, and then also next Wednesday whenever we're live. Prior to the Switch 2 Direct, we'll do checks. Granted, it doesn't shine before, you know, the Direct starts. Then once the Direct starts, we'll switch over. I already have it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yes, I have it right here for us to watch. Let me see, full screen. Boop. And then where's my computer? Oh, let me drag my computer screen in here real quick. Or I guess I can just add it. Plus. Computer, where are you? Hello? Computer. Bang. Bang. There we are, guys. So we'll be able to watch it. We're rocking and rolling. Let me pull it down to where it needs to be too. Right there. Okay, cool. Now you guys can see me too. And then there's game. Perfect. And then the other thing that happened this morning was I woke up and the shiny set was out for Pocket. So I have a ton of hourglasses saved up. We're gonna rip through some packs real quick. We gonna do some TCG Pocket packing before we move on. Blue, what are you up to, dude? How is life? How are things, man? How are the tings? Oh my goodness, my volume is very loud. This game always, I don't know if you've ever like had headphones in when you've opened it up, but it screams at you. Okay, hello? Am I not in the right setting, maybe? Like I have the... it may have actually messed up and we may not be able to do this. I don't know, what happened here? Let's switch. I don't know what happened, chat. Honestly, he's gone. Yeah, I was like, I don't have my stream mix in on that scene, so I didn't have any audio. Yeah, I don't know what happened to our iPhone gameplay, so I'm gonna have to reset that. That's sad. I didn't have time to test that this morning, obviously. So I guess we're just gonna go into ready checks. Sag, anyways, if you did not know, load up Pocket, new shiny pack set. I'll just record them all when I do it later and post it in the Discord, so that way you guys can see it. Crying in the club, man. I was looking forward to that. Good morning. Yo, what up, Think? What up, guys? Sag, it is Sag. Much Sag. We're putting the controller to use today. Once again, this thing has been awesome so far. Really loving the paddles on the back. They're kind of crazy. Okay, let's kick this thing off. Let me get my counter ready. Let's do this thing. All right, guys. What do we think we're gonna see in the Direct? Honestly, I don't really think that I have any guesses. And we're off to the races. And we have game audio today. So looking up, things are looking up. It's dope. It really is. It's super cool. Oh, I don't think, since you're asleep in the for the weeknight ones, I need to double tap this. Double tap. There we go. Look at this. I also added, hold up. Monitor number 3, and then a new desk is on the way too. So we're gonna be fully upgraded, so that way you guys have your own screen and everything for chat. It's gonna be awesome. So putting the generosity to good use. Thank you, Ree. Upgrading all the things. The desk is really cool too. Much larger than my current situation, which is very good. This will be 954 because I did not add the last two. Okay, there we go. It is like wild being alive this absurdly early too, just because I have downstairs neighbors, obviously. Trying not to be too loud. Hopefully they're, you know, I'm being quiet enough. Your only other option, wait, what? Besides for that, we have been doing all, oh, I'm in top chat. What in the world? God, I hate top chat. I'm going to war with 8-Ball and top chat before anything else. Let me read it up real quick. Won't be fixed for internet for almost 2 years. What did they do? Are you still in the same house, homie? That you guys bought that a couple years ago, right? So probably so. So probably so. Good luck if you're in school today too. I know a lot of you homies are on the way. Hope you're having a good day. Hey, what up, Amy? Good to see you. You're getting the new sketchbook, the really big one? That's sick. Math state test, then go to math class. That's my nightmare. I'm not a math guy. Certified not a math guy. Will AC fall asleep during stream? No. I'm usually awake at this time. I'm usually at the gym. So, doing that as soon as we get done here. After the Nintendo Direct, we're gonna wrap up. So we'll do checks, Direct, done. Yeah, I'm just trying not to be too loud. I'm really, paranoid. I think that I have my mic EQ'd pretty well where it should still sound okay. Come on, Rocky, what, it's 8 AM for you guys? 960, there we go. We're almost to 1,000. We're gonna eclipse 1,000 today, which is nice. Have a good day at school, Mushroom. See you in the Discord, brother. Doo-doo-doo. The coffee's definitely helping. For sure, for sure. I'm on a little bit of a caffeine deload, I say, as I drink a cup of coffee, but usually it's 300 milligrams of caffeine straight to the dome, so a cup of coffee is much lower than that. Yeah, I know that Wednesdays are your long day. That's why when you were like, I'm not gonna be here tonight, I was like, oh yeah, he usually has a youth group on Wednesdays. $9.50 checks for Regirock for you to Chronofied? Dang, you're pretty close to me. Pretty close. Sleep schedule is all backwards right now? Yeah, mine's been solid for the last, since the year began. I haven't really wavered. I've been staying up a little bit too late the last week just because streaming. So I'm trying to reel that in because like we wrap up at 8:30. We may move to 6 to 8 instead of 6:30 to 8:30, just that way I can eat a little bit earlier after stream and then lay down slightly earlier. Just because like I'm used to pretty much falling asleep at 9, falling asleep at like 9:30, 10 now. And can definitely feel it in the morning. Just like slightly groggier, so. I gotta keep an eye on them kids. You gotta raise them youth, Rocky. Raise them right. Tweak it how you need it. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. That's kind of the plan for the first month, is just dial everything in, obviously. 968. We're approaching 1,000. I'm stoked that we're already almost back up to 1,000 though. If you weren't here last night, we went through, I had like an app before I started streaming, and honestly when I just wasn't live that I'd use to track checks because it was easier than like loading up OBS and, and typing it in. And And I forgot how many checks I apparently did over the last year off stream. I was at like 7,300. So the Regirock fail is even worse than what we anticipated. Hey, yo, shouts. Congrats, Think. Nice. Did you just go into the working world, or are you at a college or university? Yeah, I know I can just do the puzzle. That's a meme of people just telling you. Whichever method you're not doing is the one that you should be doing. I like this since I'm double hunting. It would take too many motor skills to try and run that pattern every single time. And honestly, I've tested both as far as speed, and they're pretty much identical time, if not resets slightly faster for me. And like I said, less hard for me to do while also trying to talk to all y'all. Trying to find a job? Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Do you know what you're looking to do? In phase 7 in Legends Arceus for shiny Wurmple? What are you phasing if you're looking for Wurmple? Like Shinx? Right? Probably. Oh, nice, Think. Yeah. I mean, I worked in service after I went to college, and then pretty much came out and went straight behind a bar. And that's what I did for the first 2 years, even with a degree, before moving on and doing what I do now. It's a good way to make money, honestly. If you are good at service and good at just like you're organized and things like that, you can make a lot of money. It's just a grind because you have to work weekends, holidays, you know, all that sort of stuff. So you don't necessarily have the freedoms that people with regular 9-to-5s do, but the money's there. Yeah, that's kind of what my brother does, Think. Yeah, I saw Nincat just posted in the Discord that they pulled the full art Goldingo too. I want that thing. I haven't looked at any of the art. I haven't seen anything yet. I was really hoping, I was banking on, I usually do my pocket stuff first thing in the morning, so. Sag that we can't. Oh, good morning, Sunshine. Good morning, Sunshine. How are you, Aurelius? It's probably, what time is it for you right now? You guys are you guys 16 hours? I know Japan's 16 hours ahead. Are you guys the same? Got a shiny Rolo in the 4th pack I opened. Sheesh. 12:17 a.m. I have homework. That's wild. So you guys are 18 hours ahead. That is, dude, holy shit. You like live in the future. What'd you do, Inu? What are you proud of? I keep accidentally dashboarding slightly early. The paddles are nice, but they're easy to press. Hey, yo, shouts, Inu, nice. Adulting, that's what we call that. Functioning highly as an adult. Doing your chores and the likes. That's what I took the last year and a half off to figure out, is how to adult. The animation cards, are those the full art cards you mean, or are you talking about the immersives? I think that's what they're technically called. The immersives are dope. I just pulled the Arceus last week. I have that one. I have the Mew that you get for completing the base set. There's a few of them. Oh yeah, the immersive. Haven't gotten Mew. Yeah, Mew's cool. It's cool. I think I have the Mew. I have a few Mewtwo's. I have like 3 of the immersive Celebes. For whatever reason, that one was really good to me. Howdy. Yo, howdy, Daniel. How are you? Hey, your birthday's next month. Shouts, Amy. That's lit. Mine's in June. Still got a few months, but I'm at the age where I'm not excited about them anymore. Now it's just a year older. What you up to today, Daniel? What's everyone who was like just getting their day going getting up to today? Mewtwo, Charizard, Pikachu, Celebi, Dialga, and Palkia. I have not gotten Dialga, Palkia. I think that I just pulled the Pikachu out of one of the gifted packs that they gave us recently for Pokemon Day. And I don't have the Charizard. So I'm missing 3 of them, I guess, then? But I feel that, yeah, Ree. Once you eclipse, you know, 21's the last fun birthday. And, you know, then usually you're like graduating college or something shortly thereafter, or you're already working and you felt the depression of real life setting in already. No, it's not that bad, but, you know, 21's the last fun birthday. In America, I guess in the UK and stuff, it's probably 18, right? They kind of just rip the band-aid off all at once. Excited for my cat's birthday, Giovanna. When's that, Aurelius? I got my Pikachu from the Pokemon Day pack. Hey, shouts. Was that like a guaranteed thing? Oh, trying to chill. It's 9:20 p.m. Got you. Are you EU UK? 3 hours. So what? You're 15 hours ahead? It's kind of a interesting one. How about yourself? Good. Just waking up, actually. It is 6 o'clock in the morning right now for me. Getting some checks in because we're addicted to the grind. I want this chocolate rot back immediately. It owns way too much real estate in my head at the moment. I'm not into the adulting stuff. Takes a while to get there. Everyone gets there at their own pace too. 25th of August, the day before Global Dog Day. Hey, shouts. That cat was born that day because it got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying, Aurelius? Is Aurelius still making art? Heck yeah, I saw that man live, what, 2 days ago? Doing an art stream? Yesterday, maybe even? Yesterday morning when I woke up? Were you live last night at this time doing that? Yeah, last night, exactly. Wasn't going well. It looked like it was going pretty well. I think you were pretty zoomed in when I was popping through, though. Rip Party City. Wait, what? They're closing all the stores? Wow, I didn't know that. All right, check 999 and 1,000 coming up, chat. We got back here quick, didn't we? Tried to draw an Animal Crossing character on a moped. Yeah, that's not what I saw when I popped in. So maybe maybe what I saw was incorrect. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's not mind-blowing. Dude, when I was digging through all my files to get everything going again, I found the Dusk Noir that you drew for me, the DJ Dusk Noir. And I was like, oh, I remember when that happened. You recenter the counter now that we're up over 1,000. For whatever reason, I have the text like set to center and everything, and it just doesn't. It refuses to. Yo, what up, Red? Morning. How are you? We just hit 1,000 checks on our Reggies. How long are you gonna go for this morning? We are soft resetting until the direct starts at, when is that? At 7, so another 35-ish minutes. We'll watch the direct and then we'll kind of recap. If anything crazy happens, we'll talk about that, and then we'll wrap up so that way I can go get my steps in for the day. And then I gotta work. Today's the last day of the grind. So yeah, I'll be in the Discord after stream today though. And then remember, no streams this weekend because I'll be in Vegas, hanging out, having a good time. And then probably Tuesday will be our next stream. And then next Wednesday morning, we'll be back early again, doing this same sort of thing. Granted, we don't get the Reggie today. You do often sell yourself. Amy, you're really good. I remember you sent art all the time back in the day in the Discord. High school is tiresome. Yeah, it just gets redundant. Eventually you just get sick of doing it. But then again, so does like anything that you do. So I feel like high school really helps callous you to that like daily grind. It's a necessary evil, unfortunately. Regardless of if you go on to higher education or if you go into the working world, it's just, it's rinse and repeat. There's a gym brand that I love that their motto is SSDD, which stands for same stuff, different day, but replace stuff with a different word. And I live by that. It's honestly great. Do the same thing every single day and just get progressively better at it. Aurelius, that's the main thing with digital art I find hard. Even when I'm doing like labels at work, it's just the organization of the artwork and layering everything properly, making sure you just have it organized.
Your local British Lee donated $30. Oops, my finger slipped over the button again.
I told you, you and Daz both need to put out a wet floor sign wherever you're hanging out at to make sure that doesn't happen. Thank you so much. Can we get some hearts in chat for Ree? Holy shoosh. Thank you so much, Ree. You the best, homie. Always, always, always. Even at 6 a.m. for you, boy. Thank you so much. We got that donation section down there now. Shout out, appreciate you. God dang, thank you. It's just insane. Shout out, thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you for the hearts. Can we get some relinks as well? 10-12. Can we get a Choco Rock too? Choco Rock? That'd be pretty sick. Appreciate you, Ree. I told Daz at some point, hopefully our schedules align and I got some free time when you guys are hanging out in the VC and we can all get down at some point. That's one of the things I want to do now that I'm back, is actually like hang out with y'all and play games and stuff. There we go. I need to hydrate too, remember. Bet I'm down? Okay, cool. I just gotta figure out when that free time is gonna be. I'm hoping that the weeknights, once I finish getting like everything reset up, you know, getting all my, no pun intended, by the way. Once I get all my commands set back up and all the games implemented, it's pretty much just like to where things are solid. I feel like I'll have a couple weeknights to start hanging. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to any of them yet, Rocky. This morning I was starting to, and then realized that I wanted to do horizontal for this. That way the screen would be like full size. That way you guys could see the direct. And I didn't have the donations window on, so instead I had to work on an overlay. It's just, there's always something you can be working on, right? It's just how it goes. I'd come, I know, right? LMAO, I tried, yeah. Dude, you just want to get administrator privileges on my stream elements? Honestly? I don't know if there's a way that I can, I don't know if Stream Elements has where I can give moderator privileges for like add commands. That's me testing if the bot is on because 8ball is running and everything. Stream Elements is just so fickle. Aurelius, do you use Stream Elements or you Streamlabs? You can, I've done it before for the, okay. In Stream Elements. I felt like we had that on last time we were streaming. Hey, sounds good, Inu. Have a good day at school. See you in Discord. Technically Streamlabs, but I use a desktop program. Interesting. So do you use OBS and everything? I use OBS with Stream Elements. Use OBS. Okay, so doesn't Streamlabs have like its own software, or does Streamlabs plug into OBS too? I don't really, like I said, I pretty much when I was setting my stuff up found Stream Elements, set that up, and haven't looked back. That would have been a cool Pokemon, Amy. It's still bad for me Sword and Shield didn't have a single Doctor Who Pokemon. Would have been sick. Honestly. They definitely went more like pop culture themed, I feel like, with the music and soccer route that they took. Streamlabs plugs to OBS too, okay. But you can't run them synonymously. Or can you? Because if you can, big if true. Oh, they have OBS is different from Streamlabs OBS. Okay, got it. Wild. See, that's... So they are two unique things. Like, OBS is its own thing. Hey, sounds good, Ree. No problem. Enjoy your shopping. I think you can, but your PC might explode. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna try that then. Would prefer to keep my PC in one place. If this thing bricks, true sadness will hit my heart. Could I replace it? Yes. Would I want to spend the money to? Absolutely not. Thank you, no problem. Oh, the other thing that happened this morning, guys, I finally got the shipping notification for my Journey Together ETBs, so they come next Friday. Which is good, because that means Saturday's stream, we can start it off by ripping through an ETB, which is awesome. Alright, fair warning from Rocky, just a heads up, major Pokemon leaks have gone public, so be wary on the internets. Is it due to the direct today? Are we getting news? Hey, sounds good, Daniel. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Are you staying up for the direct, or you couldn't care less and just gonna catch it tomorrow? I honestly have no idea what to expect. Streamlabs has its own Stream Elements like service. Yeah, I know it does. I've just heard that it's kind of like, I feel like people say that Streamlabs OBS is inferior to just regular OBS. Because don't get me wrong, I'm not married to Stream Elements. I understand it a little bit better now, but it's still not great. And I see all the cool things that people who use Streamlabs can do with like the games and chat and stuff. Streamlabs OBS is definitely inferior. Okay. How? Hopefully all I know are mechanics and plot points have leaked. Ooh, interesting. Officially? How'd they get the data? Yeah, the Intellion's spies because James Bond. Yes, it's super cool. Is based on Ian Fleming? Interesting. How many James Bonds have there been? Doo-doo. Yeah, really, that's also what I've heard. Nightbot is just annoying. I don't even really ever see my Nightbot in chat. It pretty much just comes in and says that it's on, and then that's all I see. It's such a Karen. I still, like, that's one of the things that I need to work on over the next weekend is still just a lot of back-end stream element stuff. Early game builds got hacked a bit ago, but the hacker was kind enough not to leak it themselves. What, they just pretty much came on the internet and were like, I know, but I'm not telling you. We'll say Daniel Craig is my fave Bond like ever. He's just the only one that I've ever known to be Bond, obviously. So when you think, I feel like depending on your generation and who you grew up with as James Bond, that's who you immediately picture as Bond, you know? I'm sure my parents' immediate vision of Bond is different from mine. Yeah. I get you, Aurelius. I just got to do some more research on how everything works because, like, they have this whole menu built into OBS now that's like for elements, they call them, and I don't even know what an element is compared to like an overlay. Gotta look into all that. Yeah, same thing for that. Exactly, Amy. Exactly. Same thing for Doctor Who. They'll do things if you ask, but otherwise, yeah. Can't you set them up to type things in chat every so often too? But you have to like manually go in and input it. Like scrap Pokemon. Yeah, that was when that leak, all that stuff came out. I remember being on Twitter and seeing a lot about that sort of stuff. That makes sense, Rocky. Shared an old game trash content though, like scrap Pokemon designs, plot ideas for Alola. Plot ideas for Alola, I didn't see any of those. That'd be crazy. With caution, look up the Terra leak. Okay. I will. Stream Moments is fine. Yeah, it's just fine. Gets the job done. They just need to get all the like game plugins and things like that that Streamlabs has. Nightbot has one very good thing. What is that? The hacker knows about ZA and even some Gen 10. That's sick. When do we think we're gonna get Gen 10 news for the first time? Pokemon Day next year? Think we're gonna get the announcement on Pokemon Day and then the game later that year? Get back into some normalcy? Potentially? Oh, use Nightbot but not, but don't activate the bot, but you can check top chatters. Okay, interesting. See, that's why I want like the watch time plugins and things like that though, so that way I can check it and then people can check it too for themselves in chat. You say we get info on it this holiday season, like in a, you think at Pokemon or Pokemon Presents or something? One of the fancy Coca-Cola bottles, Amy? That's just a waste. I don't believe in leaks unless I hear from Game Freak themselves. Yes, sometimes things have been true in the past, though. Like I remember what the team in ZA is called Quasar or something like that, and I remember watching a video that covered a leak, and the leak hadn't mentioned the team was called that, and I thought it was the most outlandish, stupidest name that I'd ever heard, because I'm like, they just took Rayquaza and like twisted it. Quasartico. Yeah. And I remember when that leak came, and I was like, that ain't real. And then we come around, and sure enough, probably 2026 is 30-year anniversary. That's sick. Yo, the doof, what up? Lurks, appreciate you, homie. Thanks for lurking. Shout out the lurkers. Hope your guys' hunts are going well if you're out there playing Pokemon, right? I know it's kind of like 9-8, like beginning of the day for a lot of you, so you're probably like doing more normal things than resetting for a chocolate rock. But here we are. Life takes you in weird places, doesn't it, chat? Discourage people from using the watch time command because I feel it creates animosity and unhealthy obsessions with my channel. Yeah, I feel like it can, but I feel like it also just like for the lurkers that just like to rack up watch time, it's cool. And I like the like I said, I'm a really big fan of the scraps system that TCM gets used. Just gambling in chat's kind of cool. It's just fun when there's like no stakes behind it whatsoever. I don't know, it just, besides like your time, I guess, that you're already just spending having fun, so. Only trust like 2 people who I know, who know leaks. So are you in like Discord servers, or are they Twitter people that you follow? And they get offended very frequently, tell people to take a break. Like, bro, I'm just trying to hang out with you. We're homies. If not you, then who else? Ah, gotcha, Amy. Doing shiny Registeel soft resets? Hey, nice think. You're here for the ride with me. How deep are you into it? What do you mean use a window? The lurkers need to send a message at least once every 15 minutes for it to register for watch time? I love it. Print that on a shirt and sell it, right? If not me, then who else? I do like that saying though, if not me, then who else? Yes, for watch time. I didn't know that that's how it worked. I didn't know that you had to chat like every 15 minutes. Twitch is cool with the way that they're like, what, the bits work? Where you just kind of have to like literally just have it up and running and you're gonna accrue bits. Probably over 1K at this point. Yeah, if you've been doing it for a month, you're... I mean, as long as it's like, you know, longer than like 5-10 minutes at a time, I'm sure you're over 1,000. You're probably over 2. Nice, Draconified. I don't ever hit the e-bikes. I literally just do steps on a treadmill, or I go walk outside, then I lift. I keep it as simple as possible. Not a cardio fan. Certified, never gonna run a marathon. Certified. If not you, then your evil twin heater, yeah. What is it? So it's HVAC, so that'd be the HV, and I'm AC. So you guys gotta go watch HV. Took you like 8 months to get the shiny Regirock and Sword Shield? God dang. So you kind of, you flipped it and reversed it from what I did. You started with Rock and then went to Steel? Have you done any of the other ones? Gonna grab a coffee? Yeah, do it. Do it. OMG HV is so good. Right? I should just rename the 8-ball HV. That's my real op. My true counterpart. My evil twin. Only have shiny Regirock? Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm only shiny Registeel at the moment, so in it with you, brother. Kind of like doing the puzzle because it keeps track of the time in game. Fair. But it maxes out at 999. So once you hit 999, or it does, right? Being a sports fan is stressful. It is, yes. I don't follow rugby, but I do see it on television sometime when I'm at the gym. Let's see. Where can I check to see playtime? In the safe, right? Let's see. Oh, this one's at 340. My top switch must be the one that has a ton of time. 789. I'm not even at 999 on either of them. So I guess it takes a while to get there. Well, let's see who gets the shiny first. Truth. It's a battle. Who's your team, Aurelius? Rugby is probably... Rugby and cricket, I just don't understand either of the sports, only because I've never really tried to understand them. I'm sure that I'd enjoy them, though. Got 14 minutes until it presents to chat. Two best players for the team I support got injured in the preseason. Yeah, you never want to see that. For what, in 2016, 2017, I don't know, somewhere around there, Aurelius, the football team that I follow, our quarterback retired at the age of 26 the week before the regular season started after playing in the preseason, and completely screwed the franchise, and we are still recovering from it 10 years later. So that was sick. And this evening they be the four-time champions. Geez, so there's really dominant clubs in rugby too. Kind of like soccer. Are there like really, really rich teams and really like, you know, we call them mid-market in American sports, but really they're just the teams that don't have as much money. Invest AF at the moment. That's good. We all need something to root for. I love sports. Right now is kind of my lull because I played baseball growing up and I think I just kind of ruined it for myself. So kind of burnt out on it. I'm trying to get back into it this season because I want to watch, but I love football season and I'm a big hockey guy too. So Stanley Cup playoff season's coming up. Yes, that would be the equivalent. Yeah, exactly. You're also double hunting? Yes, I am. Double hunting is probably... I don't know if I could ever do just one switch. If I wasn't using both my hands to soft reset and everything, I feel like I'd just get distracted on my phone or something and end up not actually soft resetting ever. There are players like that in every league, aren't there, Aurelius? I feel like the NBA has more of those type of players than anything. I don't even want one of the injured players back at this point. Like, I see the talent and value, but he doesn't play enough for dumb reasons. Yeah, there's a player in the NBA named Anthony Davis who's really good. He's like probably the best center in the league and has been for 10 plus years. But his nickname is Street Clothes because he plays like maybe 25-30% of the season and he's always wearing like his street clothes and not his uniform because he's injured or sick or just stupid dumb stuff. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people think they do enjoy sports just because they grew up playing them and kind of have a deep-rooted obsession with them from birth almost. Oh, just took a screenshot on accident. Shout out, that Reggie just got a selfie taken. His name is Latrell Mitchell, very similar to AD. Okay, cool. You know who AD is? Got it. That makes sense. I guess he was a Laker for a long time. And everyone knows the Lakers. So he's an offensive guy too. Is he, I don't know, can you ball hog in rugby? Is that even possible? Come on, you stupid rock. We got 10 minutes to keep checking. And then we watch this direct. Yo, what up, Jelly? What time's the direct? In 10 minutes it starts. Getting our final checks in now for Reggie. We're almost gotten through 150 checks though. That's been nice. Gotta rep my boy Kyrie. He's out for the season currently, right? I know Damian Lillard's out for the season right now. So are you a Mavs guy? Do you like basketball, Aurelius? Basketball is big in Australia, right? Steven Adams. The dog. You got this. Thank you, fam. Do the Reggies in Sword and Shield no explosion? I do not believe so. But don't quote me for it. I would check. I know that Registeel didn't, because I already caught that one. And I mean, I technically found a Regirock and he didn't blow himself up. Forgot to turn on the shiny luck. Shoot, my bad. Is that the issue? Rocky, come on. You have one job, my guy. They do not? Okay, cool. Thanks, Draconified. Me and my cat not letting you out. Be my friend. Be my friend, Kitty. Nice, Aurelius. That's awesome. Like you guys won championships on teams that you played or something? I have all my trophies are in storage. I couldn't really be bothered to display them. I played travel baseball for like 12 seasons, so I have many. Instead, now we display plush. Who needs trophies when you have stuffed animals? And video games and all that fun stuff. I'm on it. Thank you, Rocky. I need that shiny luck turned on. Regirock doesn't have explosion. I caught that one already. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we're both safe then. Nice, nice. You love to hear it. Do it, Aurelius. I played tennis and baseball in high school. I have my varsity jacket with all my letters and things we won. Yo, what up? Morning, Joyce. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Almost made it through another week into the weekend. Almost to 1,100 checks, too. The Choco Rock will be ours again in no time. Just fed the Beno? Aw, cute. How are you? Doing good. I'm looking forward to the weekend, like I said. Can't wait. The last couple weeks have been a grind. Work's been super busy because we're prepping for our, like, peak season right now. April is our busiest month, usually every year. So this is kind of the last day of the grind, and then I'm going to Vegas for the weekend, so just gotta push through. Hope the bun's doing well. I did band in middle school, intermediate. We had like what's called intermediate school, which is just a school for 5th and 6th grade specifically. And you had to choose between orchestra, choir, or band, and you had to choose one of them. I chose band and I played the trumpet. Boy, it was first chair. It was sick. And then maybe I did it in middle school too. I think I did do it through middle school in 7th and 8th grade. And then when high school rolled around, I mean, like I said, I played tennis and baseball, so I noped out of doing band. Vegas, baby. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. She's good. She went back to sleep. It's like, got what I wanted. Back to the sleeps. Damn, center mid back. That's very sick. Midfield or like wing back was always kind of my preferred position. Then high school was my rugby era. You played rugby in high school? So sick. High school sports are getting better over here now. We definitely have a lot more diversity. That was the same with me, and then I just stayed the whole time? Yeah. It happens like that. All right, let's see. Here's 1100. Nope. College I was going to didn't have a football team. Yeah, mine did. I went to Ball State in Muncie, Indiana, home of the Cardinals. We're D1 in the MAC, so we had everything. For whatever reason, we didn't have like soccer, which is weird. We had like, I don't know. I think it was Title IX stuff though, or whatever the thing is where you have to offer equal amount of men's and women's sports. So like if you offer a men's soccer team, you have to offer a women's soccer team, vice versa. Ball State's really good at volleyball. The community college, that's definitely the smarter option. I was, for whatever reason, when I was 18, my mindset was you only get to do college once. And so I was like, I don't care how much it costs, I'm going to go have that experience. And so I dropped the $40,000 bag on my education. Do I regret it? No, not at all, because I had a great time, but it was definitely like, in retrospect, I probably would have done military, honestly, for the first 2 or so years, just to do National Guard. Then get college for free. That's the way to do it. So is rep rugby like varsity in America? Are the ones who go pro? Oh, interesting. Wild, dude. I had 1,000 checks for Regirock. Nar. You know, an NFL player who played in the Super Bowl this year? I actually do know an NFL player who played in the Super Bowl too. That's kind of funny. Who, Aurelius? We played in the same team? That's sick. My brother played with Carson Steele, who's a running back for the Chiefs. Was on my brother's travel baseball team growing up. Think the only sport my college had was sports ball? Oh, wild. Big if true. 3 minutes chat, we're almost there. We can probably get in like maybe 6 more checks. Jordan Mailata, I feel like I know that name. What position did he play? Playing a competition called Schoolboys, which is like varsity too. You all have some interesting way you regulate your sports. Still talk to his brother every here and there. That's fun. Very cool. Very cool. $11.10. Nada. We can probably get to like, I'm thinking 11:14. We'll do 2 more little rolls and then we'll switch on over to the feed. How about that, chat? Or if I see 6:59 before this reset happens, then we'll do this reset and then go on over. You went to Go Fest? That's sick. Where was Go Fest? Like, which one? New York? $6:59. All right, we'll switch over then, just to make sure we're rocking and rolling. Let's go full screen, but let me make sure that it's, you guys are gonna trip out for a second. Wait, no, let me pull this down. Okay, there we go. Where'd you go, chat? There you are. Pull you over here. Oh wait, no, we'll pull you over here. Not there. Dear Lord, come on, go. There, good. And then we'll go full screen. Full screen. And computer. All right. Here we are. Here we are, friends. What do we think we're gonna see? Why is my chat so skinny? There we go. I genuinely don't know what to expect. It's time. It is time. Here we go. Let me know how volume is. Bit louder. Gotta hit that pose. Gotta stunt on him real quick. It is Dragon Quest. Yo, sick. I've got a coworker who loves that.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Konnichiwa.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD
How is that, Rocky?
remake from Square Enix.
I just turned it up to 90.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more
Perf now?
information
Okay, cool.
in the future. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
Until oxygen 0.
Anime voice.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
Is this an existing series or is this something that's brand new?
Dive into a subject's dreams.
I'm my cousin, yeah.
Deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Hey Puff, no choice but to show it to the class now.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams.
It's existing, that is truth. Why she gotta have bunny ears though?
Kaname Date from The Somnium Files.
Shout out for a midsummer release though. We need our July releases.
Unleash the supernatural.
Good work, Puff. It's Ingo. Pokemon confirmed.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Tell me that doesn't look like Ingo.
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20.
All right, we'll do Aurelius.
Makes his living as an apprentice detective.
No, that's Ingo.
Unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner.
Because who doesn't, right?
The capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point Then follow up with a powerful attack.
Battle mechanics look pretty solid,
Cooperation is the key
honestly.
to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
That looked like a Legend of Zelda
Demons can
moblin.
also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Rido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Rido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
It's quite the title.
Begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
All good, Puff.
Consume
Persona vibes? Yeah, honestly. Yo, what up, Trinova?
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Shout out Puck.
But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As
Big
Puck
if true.
guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can face
Pac-Man,
and
yeah,
combine with
damn.
Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
It is! What?
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
What is happening here? Why is Pac-Man a mecha?
Consuming your prey, you'll collect resources,
Yo, what up, Benito?
then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Okay, something we didn't know we needed, apparently?
The
An evil
Rhythmic
Pac-Man
March
game?
begins. Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Yeah, Trico, I can
Play
see
your
you.
drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata 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 Pawn advances them forward, while Pawn Pawn Pata Pawn has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Pata
I low-key love rhythm games. They're super
and get a
relaxing.
big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kiba Pawn to the shield-savvy Tate Pawn, build up your battalion to take on
Fun little rhythm game? Yeah, I love them. They're just, like I said, relaxing.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
Sick.
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
Pac-Man ain't playing around this time. Yeah, for real.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
This is legitimate, like, Pokemon graphics. Story of Seasons? Yo, okay. I'm here for this.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system.
Oh, I
this
love
immersive
Story of
farming and
Seasons.
life sim
We're playing
has
this,
no
chat.
shortage of
We're
activities
playing
to
this.
get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Dog, I love farm sims. The animals look so good.
Then
Oh.
sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to
Cecilia Part 2.
and maybe nurture a relationship. if you
Cecilia!
find that special someone.
Legit Pokemon graphics? Dude, for real, I'm telling you.
Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
Is it multiplayer?
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch
Okay.
system August 27th.
Still gotta wait a while, but I'm here for it, dog. We're playing that.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Farm sims are so relaxing too. Farm sims,
Next, please
Great.
take a look at this.
kids have a wedding. Where's Kohi?
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Bro, looks pretty freaking good.
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
That's why you got a cannon on your hand. Bro, this game looks awesome. It's like Nintendo's Halo.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
A Pokemon FPS? Ain't no way.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
She got psychic like Mewtwo? Yeah.
What will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Sick. Sick. Yo.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
That is dope.
We hope you're looking forward
Bro,
to
and they can do
Samus's new
ooh la la, mommy, right? Bro, they can do these graphics on the regular Switch. Imagine what they're gonna cook up for Metroid on Switch 2. Sheesh.
Ready to stir up some mischief? Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. It's the newest potionista.
Oh,
of the
boy.
Cursed Cafe. You'll craft
More
concoctions
Disney.
for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs.
Lol,
Then
yeah.
serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and
Certified
Gaston.
not a Disney
With
adult
the help
over
of
here.
Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Well, there you go. Later today. Nice.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Need a new Star Fox? When was the last one? More 16-bit.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
So this is like Harry Potter
There's also plenty to
in
do outside of class.
retro
Hang
graphics.
out with friends at their homes.
Hogwarts Legacy, dude, for real.
Take
We
on
had the
various
same thought,
jobs to help pay
exactly.
for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
It would be kind of funny if this was literally like the like Hogwarts Legacy on the Nintendo Switch and they had to simplify it down to literally
Are you
this.
ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Big fan of that logo. Good design work right there, Chad.
Action, adventure, and
Digimon?
arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago.
Beautiful
where
art.
Nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Wow. It looks like an awesome side scroller.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include
I have to
Gradius,
commission you.
Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th.
That just looks like
Pre-orders begin
chaos. I
later
can't even tell
today
what's going on.
Nintendo eShop.
How do you keep track of yourself?
Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits. in
That's
the
a turn
Celeste
brain off
Music
game for me,
Activate
yeah.
DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I like that logo too, TBH.
Let's see what's in store. Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza.
I was about to say,
Brand new
why do
entry
these
in
look like
Convention
Tamagotchi?
series.
They're Tamagotchi?
There are stores galore.
That's how you pronounce
Design
it?
glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer
Mandela,
service to get
I
high
think I've
ratings
just
with
said
upgraded
Tamagotchi
shop.
my whole life, and it's Tamagotchi? What the
In
world?
doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the
I love
town
that game on DS. I never had anything other than the little handheld, the actual Tamagotchis.
Business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 26th.
The little egg things, the thing that's in the logo. I had like 6 of these. They were so easy to kill. I swear to God, it's Tamagotchi. Dude, same. Did we all just transport? What? What?
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
Map.
Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
Yes.
Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here, but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Oh God.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Jirachi confirmed.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure?
Puppers and Eternal Floette.
Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Nintendo Switch, not Nintendo Switch
In
2.
Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
W's chat.
The game you're about to see doesn't have a big, epic story. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. You wanna see? Just press the button to jump through the ring. It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm? In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series, Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Sure, whatever.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
Rocky, you played these before?
It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
Oh,
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
I don't
I
know.
hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
Oh boy.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Sick. It's gonna save some money.
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card,
I know.
allowing you to play that title.
Woo.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
Dope.
With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Dude, what?
And you're done. They can
No
now play on
way.
their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual game card.
Sounds good, Rocky. Dude, that's awesome.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Goated Nintendo Direct chat. Splatoon? Wow, that's cool. All these games remind me of Splatoon. Not a Splatoon, yeah, very clearly. See, that even looks like Splatoon. What was that at the end? Was that... What was that at the end?
An HD remaster of Saga
Why did that look
Frontier
like
2
Animal
is
Crossing?
entering onto Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations.
You all
in
saw
this
that too?
epic RPG.
That was Animal Crossing, right?
Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo
Similar art,
Switch
but not Animal
later
Crossing. Okay.
today. Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC.
Wow.
The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And
Beautiful indeed.
help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Golf. We love it. Already a W. Less of a W. Now that I see the graphics.
Brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim. Time your button press just right. And take your shot.
Nice shot.
Yeet.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
EGA chairman?
In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Somebody will enjoy it. Every hole's a goal.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine, to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes.
Storm,
Up
nice.
to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Sounds good,
Marvel
Aurelius.
Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
What are we getting?
I'm a buckle. Tornado saw Hanji Boston yesterday.
Animal Crossing, yeah.
How refreshing.
Tamagotchi life too.
Hiya. Tamagotchi life. Living the dream.
What the? Bro.
Want to talk?
Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life.
What just
Living the
happened?
Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island at the sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far. Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Chat.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Okay.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
I just like the daily news.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Oh, banger, chat. Absolutely banger. Banger, bang. I'll stick to word of mouth. Yeah, exactly. The old way. Dude, the ZA stuff, that was nutty. They gave us so much information. Was that after our... When did we get that? This was a long direct. How long was it? 40 minutes. Holy cow. All right, here's the ZA stuff. Let's rewatch this one more time. Try and see something we can.
Welcome to Pokemon
Bye,
Legends
Puff.
ZA,
Congrats on your
a new title
Tamagotchi
in the
life, too.
Pokemon series. You'll begin
I didn't
your
expect
adventure
Pokemon news
choosing
either.
one of
This is
3
kind of
partner
crazy.
Pokemon. The setting is this
I have
metropolis.
slightly more faith in the
Also
game
appear
after
in
seeing this.
Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
Okay.
Lumiose-
Map. Map. Swablu, Spritzy, and Emolga being held over here. Houndour, Sliggoo. Is this what a Pokemon Center is going to look like? Potentially? Chandelure, Shouts, Curlia. Looks like holding a Budew. Obviously, Vivian. Magikarp. We got the Furfrou down here. Aegislash. Genius Direct. Honestly, it's great. Check the website. It's there. All the information is, or what website, Rocky? Double jump with phone. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?
City.
Let's keep watching. Pokemon website, yeah.
For people and Pokemon
Monkeys.
to coexist.
So the monkeys
A
are
company
confirmed.
named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment.
Let's see. What did I see on that last one?
Pokemon to coexist. A company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out.
Oh, it's just a hologram in the background. I was like, what is that back there? Refreshments are probably back, so that probably means sandwiches and stuff. Holograms.
Into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumiose City.
This looks like it probably has something. Oh, there's a monkey up in the top right. That's funny. This direct, what are you talking about? Shush.
Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where
Barnacle.
wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here.
The catching looks less like fluid than Legends Arceus, which is kind of annoying. Like it looks like it's gonna like target lock, kind of how Scarlet and Violet did. So you're not gonna have as much freedom to control your camera. This like teleportation system is interesting.
On rooftops.
It seems like have they shown the insides of a building yet? I don't think that they have they? Oh boy, I think that we're in for another another game with no indoor
highly skilled trainers
environments.
are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await.
Hot take, no inside. I guarantee you, yeah. I mean, honestly, look at how flat all the textures look like, honestly, for the walls and stuff. This, like, encounters and stuff, great, but, dude, that wall looks like it's from, like, a movie set. There is no depth to it whatsoever.
And you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
That is cool. The HUD and everything looks super clean. A mini map is interesting. Did we have a mini map in Arceus? I don't remember. But that's kind of like, it looks like a Call of Duty HUD. This is good. This all looks super clean. Oh, this is your charge bar. There's like a meter for megaing. So there's like a mega meter. No mini map in Arceus? Okay, so that's new. And then there's going to be like HUD display. This is really interesting to me. The mega meter. Only inside we've seen is hotel. Yeah, I don't think that there's going to be, I think that they're probably going to have like that, like what I was like, is that a Pokemon Center? Remember, it was like outdoor, or at least connected to the outdoors, so you didn't have to like load anything.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
They said, yo, y'all complained so much about the battling in Legends Arceus and lack thereof it that we gave you just infinite battle content.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting.
Eternal Floette is dope.
To Lumio City. It seems there
Let's see if I can get that paused. Dude, the coloration on that is just so cool.
More secrets waiting to be uncovered.
And then the doggo.
Find on your adventure.
Dude, the outfits. Do we think that you're going to be able to customize like your full outfit again, or are they going to do what they did with Scarlet and Violet where they limited us? That's the real question. All right, dudes, that was awesome. Super cool. We got ZA information we didn't think we were going to. Definitely dope. The pink sparkle, sir. Yeah, I don't know what that's going to be. And there's definitely some sort of Jirachi tie-in with Wish Granted. I hope we can customize your outfits. I do too. Honestly, yeah, same. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get up on out of here so that way I can go ahead and go get my stepping in and get the day going. I appreciate y'all hanging out. We're definitely going to talk more about this stuff in the Discord and check out the website and everything. Thank you for streaming it. Appreciate you. Yo, appreciate you, Reed. Thank you again for the dono today, Reed. Really appreciate you guys. Have a great day with whatever you're doing, or if you're in EU, UK, Aussie, go to sleep, get some good rest, and I will see you guys after Vegas this weekend. So probably next Tuesday evening, we'll be live doing more Regirock checks. Wednesday morning, we'll do the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, okay? All right, guys, have a good evening. Bye.